I'm Tristan Thomas. The end of the spring sports season brings with it a whole new round of chatting with the champs as we start with a loaded class of winners from the state track and field meet. Minot Track and Field featured a wide range of athletes competing for state titles, but 3 jumpers came out on top of their events, including one senior finishing off his high school athletic career in style. Logan Conklin finished runner-up in the high jump at last season's state track and field meet, returning to the Bismarck Community Bowl with his eyes set on a personal record, feeding off the energy provided at the biggest meet of the season.
This year I came into it consistently at 6'4" all year, couldn't really get over that mark, and then finally at state, the little more adrenaline probably coming in, got 6'6" and 6'5" on my first try, and 6'7" and 6'8" last try, but just being able to be there and having everyone around you, getting the clap going, and having the whole stadium clap with you is really cool.
Conklin's mark of 6 feet 8 inches gave him the top spot in the state and a PR in the event, finishing just 1 inch up on Mandan's Hudson Sheldon.
Me and him are pretty good friends now. I've obviously competing in basketball, football, and now track too, so I've got to know him, not personally, but I got to know him pretty well, and he's a really good kid, so being able to compete against him and go back and forth with him is really cool.
This result brings the 6'4" NDSU football signee's prep career to a close, wrapping up a stellar senior season where he and the Magi took home the school's first state football title since 1980, in addition to the state title in the high jump, making for a bittersweet feeling heading into college.
For me, it's just a little sad, knowing that it's all over and that now I'm going on to college here in a couple weeks, but for me, it's just looking forward to the next thing that comes.
Conklin's former teammate in basketball, Grayson Schaefer, also brought home hardware, winning a state crown in the triple jump with a mark of 47 feet 1 inch, also feeding off the crowd and the environment in Bismarck.
Overall, it was a really cool experience. It's the biggest event in the state for high school sports, so it's really cool to just have a ton of people, Class A, Class B, all in the same place watching one thing, and just to take it all in. And I kind of told myself, I was like, just enjoy the moment because I don't want to waste it.
Schaefer was confident heading into the state meet, taking home the triple jump title despite preparing more for other events.
I definitely had the goal to do it, but I was just kind of winging it, I guess. If I didn't get it, I wasn't going to be disappointed or anything, but it's nice to have. The weird thing is I didn't practice a whole lot for triple jump. I practiced a lot of the other stuff, like high jump or sprints or stuff. And I think for triple jump, a lot of it is just being fresh. So I didn't have to practice it a whole lot. I just had to rest up my legs and be ready to go for state.
Just behind Schaefer in the standings was 2023 triple jump state champion John Williams III, who pushed Schaefer to succeed as a member of the Minot North track and field team.
I was kind of expecting him to win, and nothing against him for not, but he's a really good competitor, and we're good friends and kind of teammates. Not really, but we still practice together. So I like that we were able to compete together and push each other to our limits.
It was a clean Magi sweep atop the triple jump podium as Haley Carr took gold in the girls' triple jump event with a winning mark of just over 37 feet, despite coming in as the 15 seed in the event and scratching all of her long jumps the previous day.
The last jump in prelims, when I jumped a 36.10, I was kind of like, oh my goodness, this might get me into finals. And so I sat up in the tent with my other teammate, Haley Conklin. I couldn't even watch the last flight of triple. I was too nervous. And then I went into the last flight, or finals, in first place, and I was like, okay, I might be able to take this title.
This unlikely road to the state crown made finishing first in the event in Class A even more special.
It felt like a fever dream. I didn't believe it was real at first, and it was just really insane to see how much my work paid off.
And this year's performance at state provides confidence for the future and goals for her upcoming senior season.
I hope to continue track in college, and even next season I hope to be able to defend my title and maybe even get the school record.
And the Minot boys team finished just a half point behind Century to take third in the overall team standings, while the girls finished in 11th.